Hey YouTube, today has just been one of those days. Uh, I just really took it easy today. Um, I'm still working on my diet and trying to get everything under the control. I don't really think I ate much today. No, I'm not in my office, my home office, so I really don't have not looking at that computer screen which it tracks my eating for today, but. Today I had some almonds and Crystal Light. I had some chicken and I had bran this morning and some all bran, and that's about it. I really didn't eat much today. I just really wasn't feeling like eating much at all. Today was just one of those days. I just really didn't. I wasn't up for eating much. Um, I had Crystal Light, the um the hunger suppressant one, so I wouldn't feel hungry. Well, I had that as a snack and earlier today, but that's about it. I'm trying not to eat after 7 o'clock because I realize that one of my biggest issues is eating and then going to sleep. So I'm trying not to eat and then go to sleep on top of it. Um, that's really hard to do for me because I'm not working and being unemployed has been a drag. I have not worked. I mean, I've done odds and ends uh, last year. But I really didn't work last year. 2011, I had no full time paying job, no matter how many degrees I have. Again, I think most of that has to do with. I mean, I've gone on a number of interviews, and I think when I walk into an interview, one of the things that a person sees is not a well educated person, not someone who has vast experiences, but someone who is overweight, someone who is more of a liability than an asset. And so that's another reason why I really need to lose weight because I don't want another year to go by without me holding down a full time job. Um, I used to work for the state of Georgia, and that just I used to work in social services as a foster care case manager for what do you call it a for a county agency here in here in Georgia, and it really wasn't that fun. I didn't like taking people's children and separate, like just seriously seeing how children responded and seeing how they how they fared in foster care wasn't fun, and that made me really depressed to see children going through that and seeing families being torn apart. And then to think about even, some of my cousins have had their children in state custody, and some of my cousins have had their children and taken away and even adopted. And I don't like seeing stuff like that. So it really bothered me. Um, I thought I was mentally fit to handle that kind of job, but I really wasn't. That's just like a job that mentally challenges you to beyond just the mental, but more so the emotional. Um, so I guess the better way of saying that is I wasn't emotionally prepared for it. My very first day, I remember going to a father's house because he gotten pulled over um, by the state police, um, and he refused a drug test, and he was known to. They caught him with possession um, of methamphetamines in his vehicle, and his daughter was in his custody, and he was driving while under the influence. And even though the cop uh, did not arrest him, um, and the cop allowed the No, I'm sorry. The cop did arrest him, and he spent the day in jail, and the child was brought back to her grandmother's house. But the next day, we were forced to remove the child from the father's custody, and there was already an ongoing case. And it was just so difficult to see how this child responded. I mean, her tears just made my stomach turn. Seriously, it made me almost want to vomit, standing and listening to her, because it was like heart wrenching, and I was close to tears, and that's something I want to do. I prefer working in mental health with people who have mental health diagnoses, because of the fact that I've done a lot of that. I've worked with, um, or in that environment, and I think that it's much easier for me to work in that environment because of the fact that I can remove the emotional part of it, even though I'm an emotional person. So I know that, I get attached very easily to people, and I build rapport with people very easily. And I think that I'd be able to work really well. I have been able to work really well over the past 10, 15 years in that environment. And I'd rather return to that kind of environment rather than working in an environment where children are being removed from their home, or families are being separated or pulled apart, even for unjust reasons. Um, I can understand, just reasons, but the county where I worked at, they trumped up some charges for some people, and it was just ridiculous. I'm just really happy to be out of there. Anyway, that's enough for my resume for you. Um, I'm going to hope that I can really find something soon. I'm hoping that within the next 3 months I'll be down um, to a size where I feel comfortable going back in interviews. I had an interview like 3 or 4 weeks ago on December, and the person said, "Oh, we'll call you back in about a week or 2 weeks, or just after the holidays, let you know when we'll schedule the next interview." And I haven't heard back anything. I followed up several times and still haven't heard back. Yes, I'm anxious to get a job because I need the money. Um, but I don't know. I'm not gonna bend over backwards and kiss somebody's ass begging them for a job. But I do need to lose weight no matter what. I mean, look at this. Look at my arm. Look, just all that, all that. I just need to lose all that. That looks like it's about a couple of pounds of fat by itself. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. I'm tired. I'm about to go to sleep, and it is 9:36 my time right now. So until tomorrow, stay healthy, and I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. All right, take care. Bye.